and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me here today. We are going to be doing a Black Friday roundup where I'm going to be talking to you about all of my favorite brands and the discounts they are doing and all the details around that. I also am going to be focusing on the Live Botanical holiday collections. I will be doing that at the top of the video. So if you want to go ahead and jump into the brands and my recommendations for the sales, you will be able to see the timestamps or the chapters so you can jump right to the brands that you are interested in. So if you want to skip the collections from Live Botanical, you'll be able to do that. So hopefully that's really clear for you. So it makes it easy for you to jump to the spots where you want to go to if you don't want to watch the full video. But of course, if you want to watch the full video, you are more than welcome to. And fun fact, this is the second time I have filmed this video. Unfortunately, I filmed it earlier today and there was no sound. So sadly, I cannot use that footage. So I will try to integrate some of that footage if I can. There's just no sound, but the footage of me unboxing, especially the Apothecary collection from Carolyn, the creator of Live Botanical, shows you me unwrapping some of the products for the first time, which was super exciting because it really truly felt like Christmas opening up some of the products for the very first time. So I feel really bummed out that there was no audio on that. I'm still lamenting that very much. Just know that I tried my best to put everything back together as best as possible. So like I said, I will talk about the collection from Live Botanical first, and then I will dive into all the brands that I love so much that are doing Black Friday sales and my recommendations from them. And then I typically do a blog post every year where I put all of the sale information, over there so it's in one place, and then I can also update with sale information as it rolls in, things that I do recommend, but I'm not necessarily privy to right now. I don't think I'm going to do that because WordPress has changed their editor, and I really don't like the editor that I have to use now. It's really clunky, it's really difficult to use, and I just don't have the bandwidth right now, frankly, to deal with it. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to update the sales here on YouTube in the description box. And I think what I'm just going to do is embed this video over on WordPress over at my blog, which is thefloraesthetic.com. So that's going to be the updated situation there. So probably no dedicated blog post this year. So let's go ahead and talk about the first collection. This is the Forest Balance Facial Ritual, and it comes in this nice travel pouch. And the first product I want to mention is one that already exists in the Live Botanical collection. This is the Nourishing Cleansing Oil. And I talked about this at great length in the video that I did just previously where I talked about my favorite cleansing balms and cleansing oils. So I'm not going to talk about it too much right now. Just suffice to say it is one of my most favorite cleansing oils, if not my most favorite one. Go ahead and check out that video if you want to learn more about it because I go into great depth about that product. So in this particular collection, you will get a full size one of these. So already right off the bat, that is really wonderful. So another product you're going to get in here is called the Temperate Forest Restoring Complex. This is also full size, and this is a brand new product. This is a new launch that is going to be a part of the permanent collection. This is a lightweight gel that is going to provide hydration, calm reactivity, strengthen your microbiome. There is no hyaluronic acid in here, but it is going to provide really nice humectant barrier protection with snow mushroom and sea kelp. It is also essential oil free, so really nice for reactive skin. There is marshmallow root in here. So marshmallow root is very mucilaginous, so it kind of has a little bit of a stickiness, but it's not super tacky, and it dries down into a really nice satin finish. So kind of like satin matte finish. So it really makes for a nice primer for foundation, really nice finish for those of you who might have oilier skin. So it's just a really nice product that, like I said, nice for those of you who have oily skin, acneic skin. If you have dry skin like me, you might need to have a little bit more of a moisturizer on top of it. But like I said, for me, it makes for a really nice primer under foundation. Another new product that is in this kit is the Rooted Balancing Balm. And this is going to be really nice for skin that vacillates between being dry and acne prone. So it's going to help your skin adapt to stress. Now there is blue tansy in here. I want to show you the beautiful color. It's kind of like this beautiful purple plummy color. And it does smell quite strongly of blue tansy. So if you frequent my channel, you know that I'm not the biggest fan of blue tansy, the scent of blue tansy. So for me, I'm actually not going to use this personally. I'm going to wait on it for a little bit. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do with it. I don't think I'm going to use it because I already know that I don't like a strong scent of blue tansy on my skin. So I'm going to hang on to it. I might pass it along to a friend or a family member who has more acneic skin. Or I might actually go ahead and give it away in a future giveaway. So I'm going to hang on to this one for a little while, but I think that overall, this particular collection would be great for somebody who does have acneic skin, who has sensitive skin, who is looking for something that has very calming, very soothing ingredients. And I think that this is a beautiful collection for that particular skin type. Now let's go ahead and move on to the beautiful Apothecary collection. Let's tell you a little bit about the pricing first of this 9-piece collection. It has a $285 value. It's going to retail for $240, but with the 25% off code, it is going to be $180. I also just want to be really clear that my code Trish, which is the 25% off code during the Black Friday sale, it is 20% off evergreen. That's an evergreen code. So it's always going to be 20% off, but during this time, it will be 25% off. So let's talk about this. So like I said, I already opened it on camera earlier today. But I did try to keep it together, or I put it back together so you can see what it looks like. So on the top, you'll see here is this beautiful booklet that talks about the inspiration and ingredients and the ritual, how to use all these beautiful products. It is just such a beautiful booklet. I just love how Carolyn and the whole The Botanical team puts these things together, and then just feast your eyes on the gloriousness of this collection. And I wish that we had smell-o-vision, because the scent that is exuded from this box is just absolutely gorgeous and stunning. It was the first thing that I noticed when I just slowly lifted up the lid of this. It was just absolutely beautiful. So where to begin? All right, so I noticed when I opened up my box that I actually did not include these beautiful tisanes that are in the collection. These are so lovely. Well, actually, I haven't tasted them, but every tisane I have ever had from one of Carolyn's creations have just been so beautiful. And there are 2 in here. There's the Quietude Herbal Tisane. Let's see, which one is the Quietude? This is the Quietude. So this is going to be for calming. And then the Inner Glow Tisane, which is this one. And this is for skin health. And these tisanes are basically herbal tisanes. So they're like herbal teas. And they're just always so lovely. And I just am so grateful that there are 2 of these in this collection. And part of this collection is this adorable tea strainer. And then you also get this beautiful little copper spoon as well. So I think that's just a really lovely touch. And since we're talking about the tea, I'm going to show you these beautiful jars of honey that are included. It comes in a box. I've already broken it up from the previous filming that I did earlier, but there are 3 gorgeous honeys in here from a company called Queen's Bounty. They are raw honey. One is blackberry, one is forest flower, and one is wildflower. And this came at such an opportune time because I usually get my honey from the farmer's market just down the street from my house, and I just ran out. So these came at the perfect time. And then also in this Apothecary collection is this gorgeous oat milk bath. And as I was mentioning, when you open up this box, you get this most incredible smell. I believe it is the oat milk bath that is just permeating this box. And it kind of has a blend of like jammy, berry scent and spruce type of scent. I don't know exactly what is in here, but it's kind of like berry and woodsy, herbally, fir, spruce. It just smells incredible, like you are in the middle of a deep, lush forest. Just incredible. Can't wait to put this in the bath. And isn't it just so beautiful? I really feel like This whole box is so pretty, and you could either keep it all to yourself or break it up and gift it to various people in your life. And then let's talk about this beautiful, beautiful Hydro Mist. This is an orange and cottonwood Hydro Mist. And when I opened this up for the first time, it was wrapped up in beautiful tissue paper. And I was just so stunned when I opened this up. I was not expecting a clear glass bottle. And it is so beautiful. The scent is very mildly sweet. If you're not familiar with the scent of cottonwood, it kind of has an almost balsamic vanilla type of scent. It's really, really lovely. The orange is very subtle. I think it might be orange blossom. I'm not exactly sure, but really, really lovely. Such a beautiful bottle. I mean, I was just, like I said, I was just so blown away when I opened it up for the first time. Such beautiful packaging. And then look at these two gorgeous, gorgeous bottles. I mean, when I opened them up for the first time, my first reaction was I gasped, and I was like, I just feel like it's Christmas time opening up these most beautiful bottles. This first one I'm going to talk about is the Scalp Renewal Oil. And then as the name suggests, this is a scalp renewal oil. So if you do want to use it as a scalp treatment, you do massage it into your scalp, leave it on your scalp for, 30 minutes to an hour before you rinse it out or shampoo it out. So such a beautiful bottle. This would make a lovely gift, I think. And then the other gorgeous bottle I was showing you is the Forest Wanderer Mending Oil. So beautiful as well. The scent here, and I already know what it smells like because I opened it and smelled it before, is absolutely stunning. Carolyn says that it is redolent of wild roses, jammy huckleberries, spiced cottonwood, fallen leaves, and snow-covered alpines. It is good for skin ailments and sore muscles, and this too, of course, would make for such a beautiful gift. Just smells so beautiful. And just what a beautiful treat for the holiday season. I just changed the position of my camera because I am contending with some lighting issues here. But yes, I do think this is an absolutely gorgeous box for everything that you get in here and how beautiful everything is and how thoughtfully curated this whole collection is. I think that $180 is very, very reasonable. And of course, $180 is the 25% off price, which let's just go ahead and roll into the Live Botanical recommendations that I have for you for Black Friday and the details regarding their sale. So for their Black Friday sale, the dates are going to be November 25th to November 29th. As I mentioned, you can get 25% off with my code Trish. And of course, as I keep saying, these two collections are eligible for the 25% off. In addition to these two collections, I have a few recommendations. First off, I want to recommend the Lemon Verbena and Orange Blossom Water Spirit Hydro Mist. I can't get this too close to the camera because of the sun issues, but basically this is in a Myron glass bottle, has a really lovely fine mist. And what is really important to know about this product in particular is the Hydro Mists are always going to have a base of soothing oats, hydrating tamarind seed extract, nutrient-dense nettle, lemon balm, elderflower, and plantain. What will change though are the addition of a few hydrosols. So like for instance, this has the addition of the lemon verbena and the orange blossom. And so that is going to be due to what is available from the Live Botanical Garden or local artisanal hydrosols. So that is going to be a seasonal thing. And when I last checked on the website, which was just a day ago, the lemon verbena and orange blossom was still available. So highly recommend these Water Spirit Hydro Mists. I think they are really beautiful. And I love that that's something that changes seasonally and what's inspiring them. And you guys know that I love the Ambient Moisture Liquid. This is a beautiful emulsion type serum that smells of beautiful strawberry. It's just like a very light strawberry scent. So I highly recommend this if you guys do love those emulsion type serums. I did just talk about the Vibrant Garden Universal Oil in my most recent video where I was talking about my favorite cleansing balms and cleansing cleansing oils. This is not technically listed as a cleansing oil. It's a beautiful moisturizing oil, but I love using it as a cleansing oil, so I included it in that video. And even though I talked about it a lot in that video, I went in depth about it. So if you want to check out that video, I do recommend popping over there to learn more about it. But I did want to mention it one more time in this video because I do think it's a very, very special oil. So I did want to give it another shout out here today in my Black Friday recommendation. And then last but not least from Live Botanical is the Illuminating Exfoliating Serum. This is a serum that I still really love. It has moth bean in it as well as lactic acid, but a very low concentration of lactic acid. So it is super, super gentle. And you guys know how much I love lactic acid and moth bean. There's also aloe in here, wild pansy and marshmallow. So it's going to be very calming and soothing. And it's just a perennial favorite of mine. So the sun has now gone down. I think I finally have good lighting here, or at least fingers crossed. So we can go ahead and move on to the Boxwalla. The Boxwalla is going to be doing a Black Friday event. I think this is the first time they have ever actually done a discount code for Black Friday. So let's go ahead and jump in and start talking about that. They are going to be doing 20% off all orders from their retail shop as well as their limited edition boxes. So from November 23rd to December 1st, you can get 20% off all of your orders, as well as 25% off any order over $250. So there are codes that, I just don't know if it's very helpful to tell you what the code is. I mean, it's Explore Boxwalla 20, Explore Boxwalla 25, obviously for the 25% off. I will be leaving everything down below, including everything I just told you about Live Botanical. I will give you all those dates, all the codes down below. So of course you don't have to memorize all this information. They are also doing a special where you can get 1 year of beauty boxes, 1 year of book boxes, or 1 year of film boxes because they are a subscription box company. But if you do subscribe for 1 year of any of their boxes with this particular code, which is ExtraBox, you will get 1 free box. So that's a great deal as well. So for my recommendations from the Boxwalla Beauty Shop are actually from 12 Beauty. It is very difficult to find 12 Beauty really anywhere, especially in the United States. So the fact that we can get it from Boxwalla and now you can get it for a discount, I think is really wonderful. I love their Purifying Cleansing Beauty Cream. This is a thick, milky cleanser and it's unscented, which I really appreciate. I find it just to be super gentle. It makes for a really lovely morning cleanse. It's a great double cleanse. I just can't speak highly enough about it. I really love using it. It's especially nice to use on a wet face. So I really like putting a hydrosol on my skin first, and then I will apply it and then just massage it in. And it's really lovely. Lavanya highly recommended it. Lavanya is one of the co-owners with her husband of the Boxwalla, and she highly recommended it. And I really love it. The other 12 Beauty product that I highly recommend is their Nutritive Repair Emulsion. Now, this is not one of those emulsions that is like watery or oily. I'll go ahead and show you. It's more of a lotion. And what I like to do is mix it, like mix 2 or 3 pumps of this emulsion with a drop or 2 of oil. And I like using that as my moisturizer, either in the morning or at night. I love using it both times of day. I just find that it is very nourishing, very soothing, very healing, especially if my skin feels slightly reactive. I really love using it. I also really love the Intelligent Frontier facial oil. This is a really thick, rich oil that feels super luxurious on the skin. I really enjoy mixing it with the emulsion. So as I was saying, I love to mix like 2 or 3 pumps of the emulsion with a few drops of oil. So these two together just make the perfect blend of a moisturizer, in my opinion. So these 3 are top picks from the Boxwalla shop, from their beauty shop, but just across the board, they have a beautiful bookshop. If you've never taken their Bookwalla quiz, I highly recommend doing that. The Diaspora Company spices are beautiful. The Rancho Gordo beans are definitely worth checking out. So just go ahead and peruse the entire Boxwalla site because this is just a wonderful discount to take advantage of during the Black Friday sale. Next up, I definitely want to share my favorites from EARTHWISE Beauty. This is a brand I have loved for years and years, and they always do a wonderful sale for Black Friday. This year it's going to be from November 24th to November 27th, and you get 25% off. The code is Black Friday 2021. It will be no surprise to you that I am going to recommend the Marshmallow Face Cleanser. This is my favorite foaming cleanser. It is so gentle and soothing, very silky. From the moment you pump it onto your hands, you feel that silkiness, that texture that just feels super soft and supple. And then when you put it on your skin, even though it foams up, your skin feels the way the texture feels. It just leaves it feeling soft and supple as you're massaging it. And then when you rinse it away, again, it feels soft and supple. So it does a great job of removing, the debris and the makeup and SPF, whatever you have on your skin, and then just leaves it feeling very nourished and cared for. So I love using it for my more dry, mature skin. My son, who has acneic skin, he loves using it. If I, for some reason, take it out of the shower, he's like, "Where's the marshmallow cleanser? Where is it?" Or if we run out of it, he's like, "Where is it? We need to get more." So he loves it as much as I do. Another recommendation from EARTHWISE Beauty that I want to make is the 3 Roses Mist. This is just so beautiful. If you love rose, you have to check this out. First of all, that mist, check that out. So beautiful. The scent is so pretty, just fresh Damascena roses, not too powdery, just really fresh, very rich. So it has 2 different types of Damascena roses, and then there's also a rose flower essence. So you're just going to get that beautiful feeling of the rose that's just like loving and compassionate, which is just so important right now for everything that's going on in our world. I also want to recommend to you the Ambrosia do Cerrado, which is a beautiful liquid moisturizer. And you can see that beautiful color. So this is in a base of aloe, but then it's got pequi, moringa, and baruti fruit oil. So you can see that it just leaves your skin feeling so, it's just like so soft and just buttery and super supple for such a liquidy moisturizer. It's just incredible. So if you like those emulsion type serums, I can't recommend this one highly enough. There's no essential oils in here, which is really nice. So if you want a light texture that is really moisturizing, definitely check it out. And then last but not least from EARTHWISE Beauty is their Black Locust Firming Concentrate. This was formulated for mature, dry skin. If you have fine lines or wrinkles or loss of firmness as a concern for you, this would be something you want to check out. This has bakuchiol, lupine seed, sea buckthorn, calendula, acai in it. It is a very lovely oil that has such a beautiful creamy texture. It's really amazing, the texture actually, because it is an oil, yet it feels like a cream. It's pretty amazing. So I highly recommend this one if you have some of those, aging concerns and you do want to tackle maybe some loss of elasticity. It is a really beautiful oil to check out. It is also good for acneic skin because bakuchiol is an ingredient that is helpful for acne as well. So next up, I want to talk about the deal that Olura has going on, and this is their Eno device. If you did not see my video demonstration where I talked about the brand and I talked about their products and this device in particular, definitely go check it out. But in a nutshell, this is ultrasonic technology. This disc is going to help your actives absorb into your skin more readily. It also helps boost collagen over time. And then this side over here, this plate is good for exfoliation. Like I said, both sides use ultrasonic technology. And so the deal they have going on right now is $100 off the Eno kit. So that is going to be the device, including the skincare kit. So like I said, that's $100 off. The code is BFCM100. or you can get 25% off of the products, and that is BFCM25. Now, when I was on the website, I saw that they already have the code up, so I'm assuming that it's active. I don't know how long it is active. I will try to find out that information for you, and I will post that below. I feel like that's a great deal. $100 off the Eno kit. I think it's $285 normally, so to get the device and the whole skincare kit for $185, I think that's pretty amazing. So if you've been interested in ultrasonic technology, I think now is obviously a wonderful time to check that out. Next up, I do want to mention the new release from Josh Rosebrook. This is his Sea Bright Complex, and this is going to be on promotion from November 25th to November 29th. And this is going to have promotional pricing of $45 during that time. I don't know what the final retail price is going to be, but $45 is a great price for this. This has 2 types of vitamin C in it. Azelaic acid, which is wonderful for skin brightening, for acne. It's great for rosacea. It's anti-inflammatory. So azelaic acid is an amazing ingredient. There's also licorice in here, avocado oil, meadow foam seed oil, and the texture of this serum is really beautiful. It is really soft, pillowy, kind of bouncy, just very lush. Sometimes these vitamin C serums can be a little bit on the tacky side, but this one is just so smooth, has a beautiful slip to it, and I have really been enjoying it and have been using it almost daily since I got it. So big recommendation for me for this new Josh Rosebrook serum. I really like it. So definitely check that out if you are interested in the vitamin C serum from Josh, because that is a great price that he will be running during that Black Friday promotion. I do want to give a mention for what Yina has going on. They have a 25% off code now through November 30th. That code is FNF2021. I want to highlight their recovery body treatment. This is just such a beautiful luxe body balm. And I got this over the summer, and I did use it a little bit, and I used it more than it actually looks like I did, because a little bit goes a long way. But I think I'm going to be using it more during these fall and winter months, because the scent, I do feel like lends itself more, at least for me and my scent opinion and my scent preferences, lends itself more to these colder months, because there's hinoki, fir, and black sage in here, which to me, I really prefer to use these types of scents during the colder months. So the hinoki in here is just a really warm, relaxing, woodsy type of scent. And it's just also, even though it's very relaxing and grounding, it also has a very uplifting and balancing aspect to it, which I really love. And the balm itself, I'll show you the texture of this balm is very thick and smooth. It's probably hard to tell on camera just how smooth it is, but in terms of massage, the way your hand just glides over your skin is pretty incredible, which then leads me to, and I just kind of want to wipe my hands off a little bit here, because I don't want to get it on this beautiful box, which houses the Body Gua Sha Beyond Stone, and you just slide it out and you'll see inside is the beautiful Gua Sha stone, which actually has some of the balm on it from the last time I used it, but it just glides so beautifully over your skin when you have this body treatment on it. And it's big because it's made to use on your body, but you can also use this little notch on your face. You can use this side on your face. So it's for both face and body. I don't want to talk too much about the actual gua sha technique, because I am not an expert in it. I think it's really important to, if you are going to do gua sha on yourself, I think it's very important to learn from the masters. And the two women who own Yina are definitely TCM masters. They are TCM practitioners. They are professionals. So I highly recommend, if you're interested in doing gua sha on yourself, go check out their Instagrams, check out their stories, check out the Yina website, because they are are constantly doing education around gua sha. They have webinars. I actually did the webinar myself this summertime, over this last summer, to learn how to do gua sha, body gua sha on myself. So I highly recommend it. So I definitely encourage you to go check out their social media and their website to learn more about that. And obviously I recommend the body treatment as well as their gua sha stone, as a gift for yourself, a gift for a loved one, because clearly this is just such a beautiful gift to give someone or to give to yourself. So let's go ahead and talk about Honua really quickly. Kapua did say if you want to get the codes themselves that you will have to sign up for their newsletter, but I am at liberty to tell you what the discounts will be. You will get 20% off of one item, 25% off any 2 items, or 30% off any 3 items. So if you are interested in those discounts, just go ahead and sign up for the newsletter over on the Honua website. They do have some wonderful sets which will be eligible for the discount. I will tell you what some of my favorites are. I do love the Malu SPF 30. It does have a pretty strong scent of jasmine officinalis, which I have really grown to love. This is one of my favorite moisturizers with SPF, but just fair warning, it does have a pretty strong scent of jasmine. I also really love the Moana mask. Do highly recommend this as well. And then I don't have it in front of me, but I do really love the Pa'akai cleanser. That is one of my favorites. It's a beautiful milky cleanser that it doesn't really lather up, but it just gets a slight lather that I really do enjoy. So those are my favorites from Honua. I'm sorry that I don't have the codes, but I figured it would just be nice to let you know what some of my favorites continue to be. So if you are interested in Honua, just go sign up for the newsletter and then you will get those codes. And then last but not least, these are products that are actually brand new to me. I did pick these up during the Sephora sale. I did not mention these during my my sale video. These were admittedly impulse purchases, but I am actually so in love with them. And on their website, they are doing a pretty good sale, so I figured I would just include them. And these are from Saie. This is their bronzer and their blush. Their sale is actually happening right now. You don't need any code. They are doing 15% off site-wide. You can also get 20% off if you make a purchase of $60 or more, or you can get 25% off a purchase of $75 or more. So let me tell you about this bronzer. I got the color light. This is the lightest color. I maybe could have gone for the light to medium, but I figured since it is the winter time, I decided to go for the lightest color. Maybe in the summer, I will pick up their light to medium. This is $28, and this has been spoken about as a really good dupe to the Chanel, what is it, the Hand de Chanel? I don't even know what it is, but it's basically comes in the same type of container. And I don't have that one, but I have seen it before, like in a tester at Nordstrom, and that one from Chanel smells really bad to me. It smells like synthetic soap. There's no way I could ever have that Chanel product on my face. And so this one is unscented. So already this one to me is a bigger winner in my book. So I'm using this e.l.f. stippling brush. I think it's like the airbrush stippler. And what I did today is I just tapped it along my hairline, and then I put it along, like kind of not totally like as a contour, but minimal contour. And then I just put it under my chin and then along my nose, and it just blended in really, really nicely. And I do think I could stand for a darker color, especially when I am tanner. But right now, this worked really well for me. Like I said, no scent, just a really nice moussey texture, blended in really well. I do agree with the rave reviews that this bronzer has gotten. I'm really, really glad that I got it, and I do really, really like it. So if you have been on the market for a cream bronzer, you've been curious about the Saie one, now's a good time to get it because it is on sale. And then as far as the blush goes, I got Dreamy. I think that's the color. And it is a really beautiful berry toned color, sort of like a pink berry that shears out really nicely. So what I like to do is I take this new Sephora brush that I got, and then I just tap it onto my cheeks. And I just found it really easy to blend. It just gives a really pretty natural finish, and I just really enjoy it. It kind of gives a not like super dewy, but just slightly illuminating, really easy to work with, and I highly, highly recommend it. So if you are interested in this type of a blush, kind of like a creamy liquid blush that is really easy to work with, very user-friendly, then I definitely recommend these Saie blushes. So that does it, you guys. That wraps up all of my Black Friday recommendations. Thank you for bearing with me once again with all the technical difficulties and the changes in the lighting. I really appreciate your patience, and if you made it to the end of the video, I really do appreciate it. If you haven't yet subscribed, I would really appreciate it if you did so. It would mean so much to me, and if you like this video, please do give me a thumbs up, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.